on a stroke. That's what I be doing. No, I just y'all said
From London to the Bay. It's hammer, gold hammer, it's the hammer, dirty hammer. And the rest is on its way to festive.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Take it to the stars. How many people you know can take it this far?
Whoa.
just a crystal statement. Just a crystal statement.
What does that mean?
Can the people hear me out there?
Everybody can hear you, but I'm trying to figure out what the hell a crystal statement is.
Can't see my toes. We good.
What does that mean?
Like you said, dangerous.
Dangerous. I'm dangerous. My statements are dangerous.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna come out your mouth. What up, people? What up, people?
Ooh.
Second Wednesday after the election. How we feeling?
Same way we felt last week. Tired as hell. Let me get this up and let me get it rolling and going and doing what I do the best.
What does all of that mean?
That means it's been one hell of a day. You know, Wednesdays are back to Wednesdaying.
I just know it gets dark at 5:30.
I don't mind the dark at 5:30, but Wednesdays are Wednesday, and I got to send this out, and then we're good.
Yeah, okay.
Wednesdays are Wednesday, and again, today was a long day.
It wasn't a short one. Definitely was not a short one.
Oh, sweet Jesus, it was one of the longest days in a long time.
Well, look at the bright side. Next week is a short week for a lot of us. We got the Thanks to the Giving coming up, and a lot of y'all gonna do a lot of Black Friday shopping.
Ain't nobody gonna be Black Friday shopping.
Well, I'm double covered. I'm double fisted, bro. So I'm equal.
If you see my feet, I don't care.
Yeah, evens out.
If you see my
So,
feet, it is.
Let's go ahead and run this off before we get going. Thanksgiving's coming. Yeah. I told y'all last year. I'm gonna tell y'all this year.
Please
fellas,
don't let the uncle say. Nobody uncle
listen,
say that no more.
fellas,
Don't say that no more.
If you don't get the I see you nephew, you know what that means. Don't come back to Christmas. That's right. Don't bring him back to Christmas. We already know. If I don't get the I see you nephew.
Ladies,
if you can't cook, don't volunteer to bring no dish. You just bring the paper plates and the cups and all that good stuff. Ain't nobody want no nasty food this year. We already had enough trouble 2 weeks ago.
If his mama can't cook, just smile.
Shouts out to the ladies who can't cook and decide to clean.
There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You can clean up.
Everybody potato salad ain't right.
That Dawn
Listen.
works magic when it's in your hands, lady.
You can cut the grease.
Cut the grease.
Oh
joy.
Listen,
Just Dawn.
we come here for good times and good vibes, man. We don't want to get in political talks. We came here to eat good, drink good, and play a little spades. Which brings me to my next point. If you don't know how to play, don't sit down at the table. Don't do it. You're gonna ruin everybody's night. Your partner gonna want to fight you. Just sit there, keep pouring the drinks, and keep it moving.
I could damn sure cook too, Sharon. So I'm with you on this one.
Listen, if you can cook, get in the kitchen. Not like that. Before y'all come for me, not like that. You know what I'm saying? And
let me take
last rule. This doesn't really,
if you don't take
pertain to me.
If you don't take your own, leave his ass alone. What's in the rule?
No. This don't really pertain to me. However, if you see a group of the cousins going outside for a walk, and I got to cup my hand, look, that was your last opportunity to ask me anything logical. Because when I come back, I'm not gonna be in the right state of mind. Neither are they. We're adults now. Don't try to bring the respect your elders. You come at me, I'm coming at you. I'm 41 years old, about to be 42. No more of this
Tamika,
laying
you
down.
do a little something in there. You got a little something going on. I get you. I agree with you.
Tamika, let me know if you
Let
need
me
me to
tell
help
you
you with
something,
those pans of
Sharon.
macaroni
As
this
long
year.
as you can do a mean ass Uno, all that other shit don't even matter. So let me tell you
because
something.
niggas don't even know how to play Uno right.
Depends on what your family do, because we got one called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and we go out and do all that where you got to draw 68 and then you get mad. Shouts out to Zach, who almost jumped on my cousin's husband 2 years ago for an Uno game.
Listen, it gets real. Uno will get just as many fights as spades will. And dominoes. If you can't play bones, please do not sit down.
Oh, no, I ain't going to play no dominoes. That ain't going to be my thing.
Anyways, that was my spill to bring us in this Wednesday while y'all were finishing your business over there.
Let me tell y'all
on your
something.
handheld devices. Bring us in, Chris.
Thanksgiving is an experience that's coming up. Food prices are high, so if they throw something away and they waste your food, don't invite their asses
No.
back.
No. Hold up. Let's be correct here. To my SC residents, I know you got these snaps. You got these snap funds. It's gonna be a lot of crab legs and a lot of shrimp boils.
Talk your shit, hurt.
For a lot of giving.
Steamed oysters.
However, I was denied. But if you want to sell something on the side, it can be married in my house too. So if you're going half for half, I'm with that. Just hit me up in the inbox. Don't hit us up in the group because I don't want those guys there to think that message is for them. So just put Herc or put a H with apostrophe around it, and we'll know exactly who that's for. Tune in. Go ahead, Chris.
I want to send a big
Sell them stamps.
I want to send a big F you to Herc and say that we got our own shit. So listen.
Throw my damn food away.
Throw my damn food away. I don't give a hell how we got it. It could have been donated from the neighbors. I'm gonna flip out. Money is scarce and food is high.
Food higher than dope.
Tamika said, "Herc, call me later." You are a giving person. Your heart is in the right
F-Dot,
place.
what's good with you?
Okay, so listen, I'm gonna tell y'all before we get into, because we're gonna do games and trivia night, because I really do want to go through and ask some questions. Like, I give you one just to get your head in the game.
That's how you feeling tonight?
What job did Method Man have before he blew up in Wu-Tang?
He was a dope dealer.
Oh, not that. That's about his W-2 job.
He worked at Foot Locker.
That's not it.
Yes, it was.
No, it's not.
Well, if they're telling you on Google ain't true, man. My people are from
Method
Staten
Man
Island.
told me himself. How about
My
that?
people from Staten Island. They
Method
know exactly where he
Man
worked.
told me himself, and he didn't work at Foot Locker. Where did Method Man work before he blew up in Wu-Tang? And dope deal is half of it. Housekeeper, Statue of Liberty. So listen.
This is what I'm saying. Like,
That's
go ahead.
We're gonna route with it. But before we get there, though, so last night, y'all know I'm big on TikTok lives, and I enjoy when I get a good conversation. There was one I got into last night, and it got really good.
What got good to you, Chris?
So the man said women are too picky when it comes to the type of man that they want. They won't give a short guy a chance. You got to be 6 foot and all these different things.
Right.
All the women were like, well, don't nobody want no short man. Don't nobody want no little person.
And
all
then the
that good
man
stuff.
said, don't nobody want no fat girl. I already know what he said.
No.
Oh.
So the man said that's your problem because you could be missing out on somebody who could be paying your bills, helping you with your kids, all the good stuff. So then I asked him if women should accept a shorter man. Say you found a woman. She handles everything. I'm talking about you don't have to worry about stuff because sis got her own money. She can cook. She is the best person to talk to. She's the greatest listener in the world. I mean, everything about her is right. But she on my 600-pound life and she fried chicken in bed. Is that what you want? I said, and she buy toys for the kids. That man said, fuck them kids. I said, but you said we could go for a 5'4".
Because he has standards. That don't make it wrong because he got standards.
So why you can't have a big back and I gotta have a midget?
Because that ain't what I like.
A big back is something she can control. A man's height enough he can control. I can't control how tall I'm gonna be. That was up to God. But your weight,
that boy,
you can cut back on the calories. You can walk a mile a day. You can drink more water. That's something you can control.
You can wear high heels, sir.
A man in high heels, and that's the nigga you want.
I don't want a short man, regardless.
Listen,
but don't matter.
What I'm saying, talented like Prince, we're not letting that slide.
Once again, that's something he can't control. Something she can't control. But I mean, 600 pounds, you getting a little excessive.
At 600 pounds, men
don't mind a woman with a little bit of meat on their bones.
No, not a little bit of meat on the bones.
But 600 pounds,
it's just that's preference.
That's 3 of me.
Yeah, it's your preference. Come on, man. I was about to say that's 3 of me. That's 2 and a
now,
half. I'm just
so let me.
I'm 228. I just want to round it up.
He flipped it back and he said, "The reason why I say that is because." And then I said, "You know what, sir? I'm on your team now."
What'd he say?
He said that imagery has us
Tell him again, Tamika.
up on social media. He said, we have become so desensitized to beauty. And I was like, well, what does he mean by desensitized to beauty? He said, every day. He said, take your man's phone and go through his explore page. You know what you're going to see? This. And he said, every day we are fed images of perfect bodies, big boobs, big booties. Women are seeing perfectly chiseled men, all his gym bodies. They got the perfect relationships. Their kids eat out of a bento box with all the perfect colors. Life is just great. So we see that all the time. But now it's to the point that we can't separate reality from imagery. So now when we go home, you are not happy with what you got in your real life because all this stuff is coming at you so much that you can't decipher real beauty from the internet shit.
So just say the BBLs have tainted
The
relationships
BBLs is killing y'all.
on natural women. Just say that. Don't beat around the bush.
But it's not just natural women because men be getting that shit done too to get their
The guys who are getting abs done.
They are, and I'm gonna tell you
That's what I'm
something
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Some of these
So I
guys
can't just put it on. We just can't put it on the women because men are selling out and doing the shit too. So can't just put it on the women.
That's still corny.
But it
It's
made
corny as hell.
me really think about it because he hit a lot of stuff. Like people can't come home and be like, "Damn, she's beautiful." Well, you can't because you see all this stuff online all day long that you can't recognize real beauty. So and he was talking about women too. You passing over a decent man that's a good guy because you looking for this internet man that does his stuff for clout. That when he get off the internet, he probably worse than a man you don't want. But you can't decipher. And he really hit a point. He said they effed us up with imagery.
I mean, I can get the imagery part
with
yeah.
social media.
That in general, but
Go ahead. Okay, so I got it. Go ahead. I just had to hear. Sorry, he can hear you. So go ahead.
I was just saying, man, that's not a 100% true.
Why?
Because man, a lot of niggas like the window shop, but I ain't purchasing that shit. It's just like it's a fantasy. All of that is a fantasy, and I'm about to say something, but it's no disrespect to the exotic dancers because I support them, let them work, let them live. But it's like a man going to a strip club. I go to the strip club, but I don't want that being my woman. So
I don't even care for strip.
But here's what I'm saying. But it's the strippers sell you a fantasy. So everything that you've seen on the internet, Instagram, and all that, these perfect chiseled bodies and BBLs and all that, that's all fantasy. But don't no man want to deal with that hassle. Because you have to help pay for that upkeep.
So I'm gonna give you one that they gave an example on, which hit me hard because I was like, damn, I didn't think about that. Mm-hmm. Some men watch so much corn. CORN, can I say
whatever.
it?
I cuss all the time. Porn.
Oh God, that
Mine's
they can't even get excited when they home
But
because the internet gets all in there.
Like, listen. If you watching that much porn, you got a problem.
And not only that, it's the not being able to wait, not able to build up type thing. Like you said, it's a fantasy. Like
it is definitely a fantasy.
It's all building a fantasy.
Some people use porn too.
I'm some men.
Yeah. See? You got to respect the nigga.
Where my balloon and pen? You slightly slow.
You got to respect the nigga keep it 100.
But it made a lot of sense when you think about people go, he said, so relationships are less and you get 4 dates with a man. All of a sudden you don't want him. He's not paying your rent. He's not doing all the stuff you see online. He's not doing the perfect balloons all over the house. You have a false sense of reality. And it was true when you really go back and look at it. You trying to copy that mirror, that internet or make your relationship like that so you can put it on the internet.
See, you also got to be careful listening to them type of men too.
What, internet man?
Yeah, because your boy Dirk Justin proved he gonna tell women everything they want to hear, and them behind doors be the sleaziest nigga on earth.
You don't need that. You see Bow Wow.
This man,
just saying. You see Soulja Boy.
He said last night he was trifling.
They'll be quick like, they'll repost all these dudes who posting women. If a man don't do this, a man don't do that. They repost it, but that same nigga that's telling you all of this be the same nigga that's doing everything telling you don't.
Now that's true.
So you got to be careful watching the bodies. You got to be careful who you listen to.
It's also where you also got to be, like you said, watching the bodies, because she might tell
You're stuck on the bodies. Huh?
I am, because I'm in a Black woman fitness group on Facebook, and this woman got on there, and she showed her before and after. And she was like, "I'm about to be off my detox tea because it did its point, baby. That detox tea didn't give you that breast lift. It did not give you what you went to. I mean, you might have worked out and lost those pounds, but that body that you got going on, no, baby, that's the doctor. Not no, that's not the detox tea.
See, and then it's stuff
So I'm trying to grasp what we're saying here. So what he's saying is,
we done got so wrapped up in the internet, we can't separate real from reality. That's why I said real shit versus bullshit. How does that
even correlate with somebody who's 600 pounds? Because that's not my preference.
Well, he said we don't like short men and you don't like big women. So what's the difference?
I didn't say I didn't like big women.
Well, that's what I said. But that's what I said to him. You can't tell me I'm wrong for not wanting a man. I don't want a man that's 5'4",
and I don't want a woman that's 600 pounds.
Right.
But if I say that now, I'm body shaming. A man can't have standards because he's body shaming if he said that about a woman.
So what am I doing when I say I don't want a little person?
I mean, I don't
That's
know.
your standard.
That's your preference. But you also going against something he can't change.
Yeah.
Me saying I don't want a girl 600 pounds is like I'll go walking with you. You seen Sheila and old boy and
Tamika, you short.
and what's the movie I'm thinking about? Why Did I Get Married? That man saw a woman he wanted. He worked out with her.
Right.
So you can't say I don't like big girl.
But that was the difference.
That was the difference.
That was the difference when he went and worked out with Jill Scott. He showed her that had some love, whatever. He showed her some love. Shout out to Jeff, our camera guy, who's back here for the first time tonight. He just dropped something, but it's cool, Jeff. We got you. But that's them showing love.
I hate him.
You know, and that's what got her though. That's what got her.
Mm-hmm. And I got him. I said my point is you can't knock a woman that likes what she likes because
and so liking what he likes.
And I didn't knock him for liking what he liked. I got him for coming back at women and saying that you feel different because preferences is your business. I said it's kind of like this. Everybody has given somebody a chance. You might not be the perfect person or whatever, but you will give someone a chance. The kicker is sometimes you realize, you know what, this ain't what I want. At a certain age, you come to a point where you gonna go for what you want, whether it's the character, whether it's the looks, whether it's the car you want to drive, but you're gonna have what you want because you're old enough to do it.
Excuse me for a minute, world.
And if I want somebody who I can walk up to him and my head touch his chest, then that's my business. I'm 5'9". The fuck am I do with somebody 5'4"?
There ain't no tissue there, Ann. It's all right. Ain't no tissue in there.
I hate you in every facet. You gonna get it back. He gonna get you back for that one.
But no, I know he is. There's always a time with it. But listen, so that takes out the old notion what social media has created. So you can't be with the one you love. Oh, sweet Jesus, go ahead.
Keep on talking. I just said welcome. It's people popping up in here. You can't say we want viewers, and then when they come up and talk, you be like, you're interrupting me. So keep going.
The viewers aren't interrupting.
You are so Charlemagne. Keep going.
The viewers aren't interrupting me.
Oh my God. I'm gonna speak to y'all in sign language so that he can get his thoughts out.
No, we.
How do you say welcome?
How do you say tardy? Listen, but for real, so you're taking away the old notion with social media and what it's done. So the old notion of you can't be with the one you love to love the one you went. You saying that's like prevalent now? Like
I'm saying that social media has made not every woman, but a lot of women now, your type is what's being fed to you online was what he's basically getting at. Everybody wants a person that's the same height with the same amount of money and got all these different things going for them. But is that what you want or is that what you're fed? So that's what you feel like, oh, I gotta have this now.
I can't say I never had a size. I knew what size I didn't want.
Type.
Let me say that. I got a type. I like somebody who's smart, somebody who's articulate, somebody who's humorous. It got nothing to do with the physical. Like, so that's
I'm an equal opportunity player. 18 to 80.
Yeah,
different.
Like, you know, like it's come on, man. I've dated short women. I've dated tall women.
I
dated slim women. I dated thick women.
Had some pleasantly plumps.
When I was younger, I got a thing for the light pretty boys. I just had it. I couldn't help it. That's what I saw on TV. That's what I liked.
Hey man,
the older I have gotten, chocolate is.
Well, speaking from a man who falls flat dead in the middle to be accepted on all cars. Let me clear my throat on that.
Oh God.
It's about your preference, man.
Talk your shit, bro.
I'm tall. I'm handsome. I'm in the best shape of my life.
This is disgusting.
But
I'm so disturbed.
What you disturbed for? It's true.
I
Right here
don't
on
know.
camera. They see it.
It just can't be you.
Because this face.
I don't like light skin either, Tamika, no more. Like, I don't need that. I don't want that in my room. I don't listen.
I'm your brother.
I'm sorry.
How you don't want light skin and you red as can be?
That's because that's me. But I like to look over.
Again, something he can't control.
I like to look over, and let me tell you something. Black women.
You want him to go to the tanning bed?
No, baby. I want to be born chocolate. I want to look over, and that skin just glistens at night. Let me tell you, it's a great experience.
But listen, I mean, your preference is your preference.
Dark chocolate me, please.
And I think like social media, this facade that it builds up. I thought it's supposed to be to connect and build on. Like, you know, if you're just getting that in your thread about women with the, you know, because everybody's shaped the same. Everybody's shaped the same almost as far as women who go get that.
Yeah, everybody looks like the ant from A Bug's Life.
There's nothing wrong with a naturally built woman who took time to scope her body.
So that was something that he mentioned too, because he said You got all these women running around here. A man gave you a chance, and you ain't had no ass, and we died laughing. But he said, "You got to realize that growing up, our imagery for y'all was Pinky, Buffy the Body. It's so
No, it wasn't Pinky. It was Sky. I mean, it was Pinky. Sky Black. Where you at? Sky has picked up some weight. Yes, still watching.
So when I went
Every
back
now and then, they catch a flick.
to look at those women, I was like, yo, they were natural. They don't look nothing like these
Buffy the Body.
animated
Cherokee.
cartoons now. Like they had real people's bodies.
These were my classmates. I don't want you to think I just.
They were your
Yeah,
classmates. This
that's how I
nigga.
know them. Y'all know them from another thing.
What's good, Demond? Josh, you are right. The influence of social media, these damn filters, etc. Nobody knows what they want no more because nobody knows what to believe is actually real.
That's true, but that's false. And what I mean by that is like when you're younger, yeah, you can grab at it. When you older, you know exactly what you're willing to put up with. Like you know what you like. You know what you like at this age, man. If you still going off what images on social media, like
It's like the slow mileage.
Yeah.
shots to you.
It's good to look at, man, but I
It's
ain't
good to look at.
I'm not
Because
dealing, that's as much as it
there's
gets
a thing that you get to a point where there's a good time and a long time. And there's some people who are for a good time and there's some people for a long time. And when you get older, you ain't really looking for the good times no more because they come and go. You do want someone that's steady. You
No.
got to be safe.
I don't know. Like James and Florida Evans, I'm trying to let the good times roll.
You just
I'm
as
trying to
slow
let
as
the
you
good
are,
times roll.
Tark. Can I talk to you today?
No, but I'm with bro on that. Like I'm here because I see.
Nigga, you married. You a long time.
Yeah, I'm there because I see myself chilling. I see myself cool. What I'm saying is like it's nothing from a BBL standpoint that's gonna make me say, "Ooh, hey, maybe you should go get this. Maybe you should go get that." Like, nah. Like
Now that I can agree with because I will be honest with you. When those the Instagram, the Facebook, or the TikTok models come at you, you just feel like I don't want it. It's fun to look at. You can like it, but when your
Who just saying
DMs
on
say, "Hey, beautiful," you're like, I don't know. I don't like
But
it.
see, like what I'm saying is like
What do you-
social media is gonna have you one way or another, and I'm gonna tell you what I mean by the one way or another. We all like, your algorithm, whatever you're looking at, is gonna come up, right?
Mine's is Jesus.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Jesus would.
Listen.
I'm sorry. Mine's is Jesus.
Listen.
Go ahead.
But when I'm looking at videos, and I may just say something like burpees, right? Look up burpees, and you see this guy, he's chiseled, he's doing the exercise. I not once said, I gotta get me some money to go to the DR and get some abs. It's like, you know what? Let me put this damn bowl of this chips down. Let me put this sandwich down. Let me
Right.
get on my stuff. Let me
Let me go get these 10,000 steps.
Let me stop drinking as much. Let me stop hanging out as much. Let me get the proper.
Sir, that's not
sleep.
what I said, though.
But like for those who think the shortcut is the satisfaction, it's some women who get BBLs and leave their significant other because they think it's time to have fun. They think the BBL is automatically a
Instant
magnet
gratification.
for men.
Instant gratification.
Like, nah, but you still got to deal with the conversation. You still got to deal with the person.
This fool said females be from Charlotte, booty be from Miami,
Right.
teeth be from Colombia, tatas be from Puerto Rico. Can we stop going to social media for the way life is supposed to be?
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I've been saying this since we started the show. Like, it's a detriment to
So when do we get back to genuinely looking at regular?
when they take your
everyday
social
people?
media down.
I've been there.
Yeah, when they take
What
your
you
social
mean
media
when?
down, for real. There's no,
Hell,
there's no coming back for some.
I've been there.
Some got validity through this little blue app.
And once again, like I tell you, right, like I said at the beginning, man, it's great to look at. I'm not gonna say that like I don't like seeing the thick ass woman on social media, but I'm like, that's cool. I don't even hit the
Nah,
like
it's
button.
to the point now. I look at them like, it's not real.
Exactly.
not.
I don't hit the like button. I
It's
was like,
not real.
and keep it moving.
And it's that's like I said, that's their prerogative. But at the same time, you ask me like, what are my standards for something? I'm looking at it like, and like you said, being that I'm married, I'm still a man. I'm not gonna disrespect my wife and just have my tongue go like, You can think in your head like, she got a nice body. But sometimes you look at it like she got it like,
See, I want my girl to be like,
remember,
hey,
bro?
man, hey,
Remember?
You remember?
You remember?
I remember that one time I was dating when she was like, yo, hey, look at her ass. That's nice. I want somebody to laugh about it with. You laughing. I'm serious.
But sometimes that happens, so you be like, listen, I ain't even mad at you for seeing it because did you see what I just saw?
That's what you got to.
So we saying what's going to differentiate from what's real and what's fake. And the
We have
cause
to come
that
to a
social
place.
media has-
Your mentality.
We have to come to a
Thank you,
place
man.
where
That's why they pay you the big
the
bucks.
reality is, like you said, you can't get infatuated with a cartoon.
No.
It's not real.
No.
And when you get off the
I don't
internet, people are who they
I don't
are.
know, Jessica Rabbit still got niggas
I'm
in the
about to say
chokehold.
people out here jacking on the Jessica the Rabbit. Bugs
You
Bunny
know how
Girl was
stupid
nice
you
too.
gotta be.
Tom and Jerry the cat. She was bad. She was bad. But am I getting excited of her? No. And
You
that's
just
how I
got
look at
excited
that.
just now. You just was like she was
Listen,
bad.
Jessica Rabbit still got niggas like they still pulling out that costume.
Jessica the Rabbit.
That shit came out in '88.
I don't look at you the same no more. That's a little.
It's true. It's true.
The rabbit did it, and that's different.
I mean, like I said, if cats going out here getting their abs done, that's their prerogative. But I'm not gonna take no
Shouts
lip
out
off
to
nobody
Drizzy.
who just when he got the damn a 6-pack
Right.
placed in them.
Just
I'm not gonna leave them entertaining. So like women who go get their body done and then body shame women who are natural, I found that crazy.
yeah.
And they make the most dubious statements about, oh, look at her stomach, look at her, like when you had to get yours tucked. I respect somebody. It ain't right if it ain't rough, in my opinion.
It ain't right if it ain't rough.
It's not. I appreciate. I don't care if you just gorgeous and you got a good sense of humor and you like laugh. You're about your business. You're neat. You put that joint on every time it's trying to come out, and you got a flat butt. That's cool. I'm cool. I saw what I was dealing with before I went out with you. You know what I'm saying?
Knew what it was.
Yeah, I knew what it was.
So I got a
I'm
question.
just gonna say let's do some squats.
I got a question.
All right.
You ready?
Are we starting trivia this week?
I don't know yet, but you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm always ready.
Shoot.
What was the name of the security company that Martin briefly worked for?
In real life? I don't know them. Chris, you act like Martin like came home and chilled with us.
We're talking about on the show.
If you
Dang. What was the name of the
On
security company?
the show.
the security company Martin worked for?
Yeah.
Where did Martin work security?
Remember when he had just came back from
Fun
Nazi?
fact.
He just came back from Nazi Rama. He had all them different jobs.
His uniform
No.
was way too big.
Hold on.
I remember. I just can't
I
remember
remember
the
him
name.
being the hoochie burger.
And y'all
I
can
remember,
answer
remember
too.
him being the mailman.
He
I
was
remember
buffing
him
floors.
being the buffer.
What was the
I can't
name
remember the name of the.
of the security company that Martin briefly worked for?
It was the same one that Otis worked for. I can't remember the name of it.
I don't even remember Martin being the security guard.
Guard My Back Security.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember
I
that.
honestly don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
You got me on that. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I think I'm a Martin connoisseur.
What was the name of Pam's short-lived beauty salon? We're in the hit show Martin. What was the name of
What season was
Pam's
this?
short-lived
Gina already kicked off.
beauty
I
salon?
just remember Shanae having this salon.
Right.
Shanae's House of Beauty. You got it.
That wasn't Pam's.
That was Pam's.
No, it wasn't. That was Shanae's. That did not belong to Pam. See, your questions are all
All
wrong.
right, listen. Go whatever. you got.
Throwing me again.
Yes, listen. Your questions are wrong because Gina had to go work in Shanae's shop and Pam was there with her that day. Pam didn't own a
For
goddamn
the
thing.
tickets for the Detroit
What was
game.
Tommy's supposed to be job throughout the series?
Listen,
It was
nobody
a
know,
white
man.
building. And then they went to
Nobody
Answer
knows.
the answer. No one knows.
Nobody knows, man.
Okay, so we're moving over to living single.
You're not giving your people out there time to answer these questions, just so you know.
I'm giving y'all a second. I'll give them more time. I'll ask them and then wait.
Moving on to living single.
Living single.
I
Single.
didn't see all six
Well, Overture?
seasons of that.
And all them.
Yeah.
And Queen like Khadijah.
Khadijah James.
Oh, this is really easy. Everybody knows what he did.
Who?
First of all, I didn't know. Did you know that they lived above a restaurant?
Who? Khadijah?
Yeah. What was the name of the restaurant below their apartment? I didn't know they lived above a
Miles
restaurant.
Place.
That was on Martin. No,
No,
it
that's
wasn't.
Nipsey's.
That was
Nipsey's.
It wasn't Miles though.
I know. I just threw out something.
Kyle and Max had their first kiss there. I never knew that.
Oh, nobody cares about it. Ask me something like who shot JJ? Who shot JJ?
You just.
Who shot JJ? If you can tell me who shot JJ, you can get away with something. Who shot JJ, Chris?
The gang that tried to recruit him.
Yeah, what was the gang leader name, Chris? You see what I'm saying? Like,
You gonna ask questions.
she tell me what blouse did Khadijah had on.
Because you like,
when
I'll
she
tell you
went
the
to work.
question says, and you
It's
fit in with
season
this
3,
one.
episode 4.
Who was the first rapper to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show? Rapper.
Will Smith.
No.
LL Cool J.
MC Hammer.
Mm-mm.
Hammer.
Mm-mm.
Macklemore.
It wasn't a man.
Oh, well. Can't be too many, but Queen Latifah or MC Light.
Queen Latifah, you did.
I mean-
Yeah. Who you calling the
Oh, wow. Okay.
UNITY.
Why? Why are you like this?
Look, see, I told you, take it to Mashawn. Look, all your viewers then left.
Let's see. Well, listen. I mean, personally, the game is cool, but honestly, people have more questions about
You
how
gotta
people
go-
carry on
You
on
gotta
the
go
internet
back to that,
stuff.
yeah. You Gotta go back to that.
Even like let's go. Let's bind these two topics, right? We're
Okay.
talking about Martin.
Okay.
We talk about natural bodies. Remember,
Pam.
Pam.
It was always Pam.
Pam had like the.
But was it Pam?
But when you look at it now,
or would you say it now?
no, like
It was Pam then.
It's
Do you remember the episode when they had to beat up the rat on Chilligan's Island?
Yes.
And
Yes.
Pam had on them jeans. Nigga, it was always been Pam.
It's always been Pam.
It's
She never had no hair.
You know how it was always Pam? When Martin did the Christmas episode when he had to go to the Ghost of Christmas Past and all that, and the future one,
Right.
and Pam came in there, he was like, "Girl, how you do it? You still fine after all these years?"
Yeah.
Like he was telling you right then, nigga, it's always been
It's
Pam.
always been Pam.
Always been
It's
Pam.
always been Pam.
It's always been Pam. We used to roast each other, but it was always Pamela James.
Listen, that's something that a whole lot of TikToks and stuff say, but people say they see it now than they didn't see it back then.
Man, I saw it then, man. Just like on Family Matters, it was always Myra over Laura.
Really?
Yes,
What?
it was.
It was always Myra over, man.
It was always Kelly. For me, it was always Kelly over Beyonce.
Yeah, it's always been the chocolate
Kelly
drop.
over Beyonce.
It's always been the chocolate drop.
Always.
I swear, you can call my cousin right now. It's like, are you serious?
Like always.
From the minute I saw that remix of Don't No, like nigga, that chocolate one with the low cut in the back, that's the one.
Like always.
That's the one.
That's a conversation to have because when you look
And do you see what that was? A
that ain't who
natural
they-
body.
that she still is.
I'm just saying.
But that ain't what they
back then,
glorify.
Beyonce just took the lead, but just saying, it's always been Kelly.
It's been an interesting thing because when you look at sex symbols in women's groups, they do push a different like Cat Williams said, when they go into what's that thing called? The Illuminati, what the thing is called, they get a light-skinned, funny face looking woman. And he called out Ludacris. He called out Eddie Murphy. And he said they all get the same thing.
I mean, like,
That's just what they like.
That's just selling your soul. That ain't because you woke up and you want it.
Right.
And that ain't what they like. He said that's what they got to do.
But you ain't got to do this. We're not an Illuminati.
I'm about to say, you ain't
I'm not
gotta do
saying that,
that
but I am saying that's
because-
what the celebrity thing looks like. So when you see a lot of men with money, that's where they go.
Nah.
So what's so
Samuel L. ain't do it. Denzel ain't do it.
Denzel ain't do it.
They
There's
got
some that
natural
didn't
black
do it.
women.
Denzel didn't do it.
My man who's married to Angela
Omar
Bassett.
didn't do it. Omar got the girl
What's
from
my man
Total.
name? He's an actor too. Her husband's an actor.
I know you're talking about.
He
I know you're
played
talking about.
he played the famous lawyer that got OJ off.
Oh, Cocker.
Yeah,
He
played
played
Johnny
Cochran, but that's not his
But
name.
I'm just saying, but that nigga didn't do it. He didn't go get no light skinned, funny looking.
Which series did he play Cocker?
Cochran.
Self-explanatory.
Self-explanatory. He played in a bunch of stuff though.
Yeah,
He's
he's
a
been in
serious
a lot.
actor.
I'm just saying,
He's been in some-
we
he's been in some
need more
comedies.
Felicia Rashads than we need.
Listen. See,
That's
that's another one. Since '88, niggas been screaming.
88.
Claire Huxtable.
Since
Sure
now,
have.
Claire Huxtable's still gorgeous.
Claire
bro.
Huxtable is still the standard.
Still gorgeous. Jane Kennedy, Pam Grier, like I remember just
Listen.
like looking at them.
But
like,
that's not the women that we, like he said, that's not. I got to go back to it. That's not the women that you see floating all over the internet.
But the classy women are winning. The classy, nasty women are winning. I'm serious. Like you can have the best body in the world. If you can't spell, he's not turned on.
Listen,
I'm serious. If you can't read, he's not turned on.
yeah, you can't read this sentence out.
Listen, I got a short attention span. I might see here and say, hey. You know what I'm saying? I might see there and say date. But I'm thankful that I got somebody to say, hey, take your time on it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, my whole thing is like, just to be able to have a certain conversation. That's an aphrodisiac in itself. Like, after the body, after the clothes off, what's the attraction? Like, what's the allure?
For most of them, it's none. Because if she's on the internet, she
But
got
that's
her
the
body
problem
done.
with that's the
By
problem
By
with
the time the
relationships.
clothes is off,
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem with
relationships.
relationships. Why would I lay down with you if I can't have a conversation?
Right.
To keep me
Absolutely,
aroused?
I agree.
'Cause we
But
gonna
it
keep on
happens every.
It has to work mentally.
single
It has to work mentally.
You have,
day.
you have to get a woman's consent, right? Because a woman knows she's gonna do whatever of your appearance, and then she's gonna go into the conversation. You're gonna only talk yourself out of that, right?
You can talk yourself out.
It's the same for men. We just don't have as much
Right. We know
as the upper
because it's
hand.
gonna be the physical that attracts me.
It's gonna be the physical.
And then once I talk to you, it could turn me all the way the fuck off.
Yeah, the
that's
physical will
what
get you in the
women
door.
Yeah.
The conversation and the person will keep you there.
A man that, let me tell you one thing I don't want.
just-
I like a lot of things in this world, but a dumb man, don't do it. But I will tell you this too. Light, bright, white, Asian, I don't care what it is. If that man stimulates my mind, that's a whole different ball.
What if he's
game.
5'4" though?
Listen,
No,
if,
you just
if,
said-
if
you just said-
little
you just said,
man
like,
you
gets
just
my
said.
mind popping, then we just gonna have to rock it off.
Oh,
because I'm a
now
sapio-
you can rock it out.
I'm a
Minute ago, you couldn't.
sapiosexual. You gotta be able to stimulate my mind. If you cannot, I'm done. I'm out. I don't want to play no
I'm
more.
just trying to use the SAT word on this.
I mean, I'm just saying it's what I call myself. It's what it's online. It's what they say about it.
So it's online. So yeah,
You
go back to
turn
being
your
online.
mind on, and that's. But I've always been that way. Intelligence is always the sexiest thing to me. Intelligence and a smile.
Yeah, after you see my physical, you know what's gonna come out my mouth first.
No, you can tell the stupid nigga a mile away.
No, you can't.
Yes,
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. You can tell somebody.
You can tell
Nah.
stupid. They just look.
Because the
up.
nigga that looks stupid could be the smartest nigga in the room.
No, I'm
Nah.
not saying that. I'm talking about through conversation.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about.
that's what I said. My physical is what got you first to open my mouth.
But what I'm saying is, you can lead me on as if though you're dumbing down certain conversations, a certain your vernacular gonna tell it all.
The way he says, "What's up? Hello, hi."
What's happening? Like the best thing you could
She
do.
said hello.
If you
and
can
I
wear
said,
both, if you can wear both on both sides of the spectrum, you can be a little hood and you can be
He's a
articulate.
unicorn.
That's the win-win. And I'm not talking about myself here. I'm sitting
Oh,
here and
God.
telling you.
I'm just disgusted. I'm so fucking disgusted.
No, I'm serious. Like, cause she
But
wants
every
somebody.
woman wants
She
a man
wants
like
somebody that's gonna go downstairs and hit the doors, and you,
You
say, "I'll
want
be
a
right
man-
back." She also wants somebody who's gonna walk into the PTA meeting, the PTO meeting,
And put
and ask
on.
questions and honestly say, "What is my child doing?" And she's
We
sitting
are.
there,
Thank you.
"Yo, y'all leave our PTO meeting. I ain't got to go back to work for another 30
You want a
minutes."
man that
Right.
can put on a tailored suit and walk in a millionaire room, but he also got a pair of Timbs and a do-rag in his closet.
Right.
You gotta have a little bit of both. I need a
You
balance.
say, Herc, I'm taking off all
Ain't
these
nothing
boxes.
wrong with a chick that wear heels and then go to the store with some Air Max on and some
Love a chick
sweatpants
who
and
got
some
her
tights.
wear them because she love her pumps.
Right.
Well, they been told y'all that, man.
Listen,
It's balance.
Women in heels, it's grown, and then she's able to switch over to Jordans. You know the Jordans that she said, "I had these for 5 years and ain't got a scrape on
Ain't
them."
got a
Like,
scrape on them. Ain't got a crease in the middle.
"Do you have it for 5 years?"
So you mean you take care of your Jordans?
Right. The women that got
Wow.
creases in their Jordan, they been running, fellas.
They've
They
been hopping
running
fences.
up and down the court.
They've been hopping
Okay.
fences.
The one that says, "I had these for 5 years," and took them off, like, you barely played. You don't get in the game. What are you doing? Put them up. Put them up.
So let me ask you this.
Go for it.
If you were in a wealthy space,
Wealthy meaning
rich, filthy, wealthy. I mean, how you gonna do that?
there's a number that's different for everybody.
Oh, well, you got a lot. Okay.
I'm wealthy right now. That's what I'm asking.
Okay. Well, wealthier than that.
Okay.
Okay. Way up. Wait up.
So you talking about a couple commas,
Couple comments.
2 comma kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you would be on a 7-figure.
No, I don't have that. Y'all.
The
So don't try
same-
to rob me.
7 figures?
Yes.
I mean, let's be more realistic. Like mid.
No, that's
That's
what
what I'm
I'm
saying,
saying.
2
You're a what? No, let's go up.
2
You're a
comma
wealthy
kids.
person.
2
Go up.
commas. You got it more
Does the type of person you were attracted to change as your net worth changes?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it does.
You getting access to
I'm in
more.
different circles.
Yeah, I'm in different circles.
I'm in different places. Hell yeah, it does.
Now,
How?
if you that's if you're single. Like, only thing will change is you going. I'm a upgrade wife. I'm gonna upgrade my hubby. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we can do this together. Like, look
Why
at
does it depend?
look at Denzel. Look at Samuel. Like, their wives got upgraded with them because they honestly knew
They was with
who
him.
was behind them.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
LeBron did that too. He kept going
LeBron,
with him.
shouts out LeBron for doing it. Like, it's
He did it.
still possible. My thing is, like, if you're going for the quick fix, don't be mad when you pulled over the side of the road, still broke
Right.
down, looking for another quick fix. Like,
Don't.
it's not, if you're gonna get a used tire, don't expect 200 miles later you're back on the side of the road.
But you both immediately said, "Hell yeah, my taste
because
changes."
I didn't.
My taste changed.
My taste doesn't change, but the people I'm surrounded changes.
Nah, my
Therefore,
taste-
I see different things now. So
My taste
yeah, I no longer want what I used to see back there. Only eating a fish sandwich. I want the one that's cooking the lobster.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it
My
changes.
taste changes.
It's still seafood. It's just on a higher level.
I still love Tokyo Grill,
I'm just trying to tell you.
but I'm gonna try this other hibachi.
I'm gonna go try this.
That's
other
all I'm
stuff.
saying.
Different. So what you find attractive is depending on your net worth.
No, we didn't say that. You asked us a different question. Don't try to twist my word.
I'm
So you
just
talk about the
asking.
law, but you
I'm
twisting the law.
Getting clarity.
You remember that on Lean on Me? You
Getting
remember that on Lean on
clarity.
Me? We don't want another principal. We want Mr. Clark. Listen, what I'm saying is this.
Fair East Side Cup.
I'm still gonna wear a polo. I'm just gonna have more of it. The polo jacket that I said, I'm not paying that. I probably would buy it now.
I got it now.
That's all I'm saying. Like
I got it now.
that 4 trips a year may come 6 trips a year.
So your confidence level of who you go for changes?
No, my access to exposure
Of course.
changes.
Yes, it does.
So I'm gonna see certain things.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
What?
Your confidence level when you have the means to do different things, your confidence goes with that. Yes.
Oh
it
yeah,
does.
yeah, okay.
So
okay.
yes, it
My
does.
fault. I misunderstood the
Yeah.
question. Yeah,
Yes,
it
it
does.
does.
It does. It does.
I mean, for me going from making 100 grand a year to making 500 grand a year, nigga, my life has now changed.
Yes.
And so has the confidence, because I clearly somebody saw enough of me to make the thing I'm worthy is 500. Therefore, what I surround myself has to be worthy.
That's the problem I got with Puffy. I'm serious, not to bring it back to Puffy. Like, yo, at $1 billion, I don't have to drug you.
I don't have that.
Listen,
What's going on here?
If I grab somebody, if I'm Puffy and I say, yo, 3:00, be ready. We're gonna get some Mexican food. You meet me at the airport, and you realize we really going to Mexico to get food.
Right.
And I fly you back. I ain't gotta drug you, dog.
I ain't got to drug you.
And I got the means to do this. I ain't gotta drug you. You're probably gonna call me and I say,
And I'm going to show you
we're
that.
gonna go get some Italian food. You gonna be mad as hell to pull you up to Carrabba's
Because
after
there
that.
are some
right.
people that no matter what amount of money they get, they like what they like.
Right.
I still like a natural body. I still like a good looking woman. However, the good looking woman is now in Mexico at the bar, not at fucking San Jose of Heart.
She ain't never eat San Jose again. She'll be at the bar and say stuff like, this is not authentic.
Right.
You know,
And nigga,
she done changed.
like,
She only been there for
Nigga,
3
they don't
hours.
even. I went to Mexico last year, nigga. They don't even sell tacos. They didn't even have tacos.
They laugh.
They laughed and like, y'all, I can't get a taco.
So instead of
Senor,
going for the
senor,
customer
please.
service
That's
agent,
no
now
real-
you're
they
going
said that's
for
no
the
real,
CEO.
that's no real Mexican
Listen.
food. Huh?
So why weren't you going for the CEO instead of the customer service agent when your money was lower?
Who?
Like you said, you're not going for the hard scrabble San Jose. You're going for the one in Mexico.
I didn't
So
Some
why
people
weren't you
thought-
going
I didn't
for
say I was
the?
going
But
for
like
that
it goes
one.
back to what
That's
Bruh
just
said.
been
Your
a
confidence
while
level,
now.
your confidence level changed because once you get familiar with it, you feel as if though like I'm already in this room. I just you
Right.
realize you had this mask over your face the whole time.
I could have been in this room.
Right. It's no different from you said I can't go in there. I'm not prepared. You get in there, you realize they just like me. You gonna let your hair down. You can get a little loose because you're comfortable there. It's like you want to be comfortable.
It's just like when people get money and they buy a new car. Before you was driving a Honda, nigga, you get that for $100,000. Now you know I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade to this Benz. You still driving a car, but as your money got better, so did the choice of what you wanted to drive.
Yeah, I'll keep the Sierra, just the latest.
Oh no, I'm
edition.
gonna keep one. I'm
Yeah,
always
for
gonna have my truck. I'm always gonna have it.
just the latest edition.
But see what I'm saying? It's still gonna be, but it's gonna be the newer model.
I'm still gonna be on E.
That's a different.
I'm
I'm
still
serious.
listen. I'm gonna get the brand new F-150, but it's just gonna be a 2025, not the
That's
2005 no more.
He just upgraded.
He's
He's still in the truck.
I'm still in the truck.
All I said, I still
I'm
want a
still in the
smart
truck.
woman, but if she's making 400,000, that seems more intriguing. I don't have to be the only one pulling his weight.
Right.
But if I'm with my wife, I'm like, hey, we're gonna go over here and do this. I'd rather you take classes to do that. Like I'm excited about what could be.
If
For-
my wife was with
yeah.
me in the 2005, she's gonna be in the 2025.
That's all I'm saying.
If
But
she
now,
if she was
you
my
were,
wife.
if you were not married,
I
then
can't speak for those people.
No, I'm not. See, I don't.
I'm just asking for clarity. So if you're not married, then you don't want the woman in the 2005 Honda Accord.
If
Now
I'm
you want the
single,
one in the G6.
if I'm single, but if I'm already dating, no, she coming with me.
If I'm single, like I said, it goes for I don't care. As long as we get to point A, point B, I don't care. I'm the same type that are like
Like you said, man. When
I don't need it.
When we going for Mexican, nigga, we're not going to San Jose. We going to Mexico.
Don't be surprised if I got $500,000. You come in my house and it's still a refrigerator full of Andre champagne. Nothing's gonna change. It's gonna have more of it.
So will you change the way that you?
What
date?
would you change? No, act like you ain't like money ain't gonna change.
Listen,
you.
I'm asking the questions here.
See, I always
If
wanna put
so,
somebody in that seat, don't wanna
The
be.
type of the way that you date, like the way that you, because you can't do the same bullshit to a 7-figure
No,
woman
see-
that you do
See,
to.
no,
you can't.
no,
You can't.
no, because it could be a woman in the club today that I'm thinking I can't do. My same club at 7 right now. I look at it like, yo, she might be a little much for me today. But if I get $500,000, I see that same woman, I got a confidence that I'd be like, bitch, I don't care what you say. It's the same woman in the same club in the same hood. It just comes with a different level of confidence.
That's true.
I'm gonna go back to this. 'Cause that's
No,
the-
it's
there's
true
a
because
reason
like
for this.
what he's saying is you can see some women who exude that. Well, I gotta get my shit together.
I gotta get my shit. I gotta
And
step
that-
my
and that's
game
what he's
up
saying. He's not saying I'm
before I
not
step
good
to
enough.
her.
Like, I honestly know I'm not in that situation. My conversation is not at that level of hers.
Right.
And that's what it is because you want to be familiar. You
The
don't want to
circle
go to a
I'm
place
rolling
and
with.
that's-
She's not in that circle. She's in a different
Right.
circle.
So
It's in the same club. I met her at the same place.
So there's a trending conversation right now.
between us or you outside. Like it's not trending.
God, what is wrong with you? I wish you find.
CTS
A
is
Blues
always
Clue.
trending, Chris.
Always trending.
Anyway, so the
Hit like and
conversation is
subscribe.
when men, the bamboozled one that we talked about,
Yeah.
where When men were in their 20s and they didn't have money, women were bamboozling men.
The women admitted that, yeah, I used to bamboozle niggas all the time
She
when
sure
we were in our
did.
20s.
She said it.
That's what she said.
When men got their money up
When they got
in their
his
30s,
and
they
had
were
his
the
bread.
one doing the bamboozling. So
And she's mad because now he's a player, but nah, bitch, when
Nah,
I
it
wanted
ain't-
you.
not only is he a player, she's probably washed.
That's that. But
She's probably ran through.
'cause when
she
I
probably
wanted
got
you-
creases in the shoe. She probably
she
got
hopped a few fences.
You've been playing overtime, baby. You've been in a lot of close games, I see. You've been playing man with the ball.
why are they like this?
Ooh, you was playing king of the court.
You've been playing
Listen.
26 with everybody.
I
And if
just-
they ain't got 14, you got to get out.
Friends.
Yes.
If applications.
Nah,
are being
but
accepted.
once again though, Chris, with that situation, his circumstances had changed. He was getting bamboozled because he didn't have the means to do the bamboozling. So he was getting played one after another after another. But once he got his shit together, got his money right, now that girl that was bamboozling was trying to holler. He's like, nah, I can do the bamboozling now, baby. I don't want you.
Right.
Same woman. He didn't change what he liked. He was just like, nah, you not.
Let me ask you this. Let me simply ask you this to back it up. You think Jermaine Dupri would have got Janet if he was just the manager?
Listen,
First of all,
if he didn't produce,
that's a different
Jump.
ballgame.
No, it's not a different ballgame. It's different. It's a different tax bracket.
But like you said, his money put him in a room where that's the type of woman he would be able to
And he
talk to.
felt comfortable. You
He
think if
felt
Jermaine
comfortable.
Dupri was working that food line,
You think-
third shift stocking,
and he went to a
screaming
Janet
about
Jackson
pussy
concert.
Cheetos,
He also
Janet
got Bobby
Jackson
Brown,
walk in
though,
there
so-
and say, "Hey, how you doing? I
Janet
noticed you
got
was
a
stocking."
type.
Yeah,
I'm
she,
just saying.
honestly, she don't. She went from the bars to the Jermaine Dupri. That's not a
She went
type.
from DeBarge to Bobby Brown to Jermaine Dupri.
But all niggas,
Bobby was Bobby.
Bobby's listen, but it's still all niggas who was in that circle of having that kind
That
of
wealth,
money.
that money.
That's what I'm saying. It was the circle she was surrounded with. Once he got that money, he went into a new circle. He went from hollering at chicks at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in Atlanta to hollering at Janet Jackson in Gary, Indiana.
They say I'm crazy.
So, but
I
men doing the
really don't
bamboozling, is it a
care.
fact that wealthy men are
That's
going to
my
run the road? Like, wealthy men going to be
prerogative.
outside.
Say it again.
They said men, like she said, in 20s, you're being bamboozled. Your 30s, you got money, you're bamboozling. When does it stop? Like, when does everybody just say, all right, I'm done now? I
When
just
you
want to do
find
right.
your equal,
When you find your equal.
that
And in
it
many
stops.
cases,
It stops
let's
whether
go.
it stops whether you got $1,000, you got $1 million. When you find your equal, it stops.
And I think it's a certain age and a certain level. It's not too much you can't.
You
do
so
anything.
far from the microphone switches.
I think it's a certain age or a certain level. It's so much that it's not so much you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what you want. You know what you want, and if you to have the means to do it, that exudes. It breeds confidence. Confidence breeds winning. Winning breeds confidence. It works just like that. If we were struggling, I'm gonna get you a trip. I'm gonna get you a trip in 3 years past. But we took 3 trips this year. You don't think the relationship gonna be better?
It's gonna be a little bit different.
It is different.
It's gonna be a little
You
different.
don't think the conversation gonna be a little different? Because you're not gonna be able
We're
to.
talking about different things.
Yeah, you're not gonna be up on the tree on Friday with a 6-pack. You got time for that. I ain't got time for it now. I got a lot of homies who just chilling, but at the same time, I'd rather be an in-house.
It's an interesting world to be in because as a woman,
Mm,
when you are used to attention, let's just call it what it is. You're used to attention.
I'm not a
attention-
woman, so I don't know nothing about
Well,
that.
that's why I'm saying.
I'm a
as
guy. I know a
woman,
lot about it. Go ahead, Chris.
Go ahead. I don't know. I don't get that kind of attention. Listen, I don't get it. Go ahead.
As a woman, you get used to attention.
We listening.
The problem is, it's kind of like, how do you say it? If you see a bunch of dollar bills all the time, they they don't they don't excite you.
Damn, you reducing niggas to dollars?
I'm using an example.
Where them dollars?
But when you catch that $100 bill and they're like, oh, but you got all this money around you. Yeah, but this money ain't equivalent to your value
Right.
because they don't measure up to you. I can have 80 men after me a day, but it's that one I want that's going to excite me the most because it ain't about who wants me. It's what I want.
But shouts out to Denzel and Samuel who stuck with their women.
Who's stuck with it? What
That's
they
what
LL
I'm saying. Like
too.
that seems to be
LL.
the prize. That's LL.
LL.
Everybody, like anybody, like that seems to be the prize.
When you
I'm
find your
serious.
prize, it stands out, and people don't sit back and think through that now. So going tying all of that back together because we got
They were
10
just lucky to
minutes.
find them early.
Imagery,
But they had to know. They had,
imagery
that's-
takes
that's-
that
no, let's
away.
find
you
early.
think their women don't think that he probably stepped out of in LA, in Spain, in Europe, in Greece.
He was definitely in.
You know, but they honestly know where he is. But they had to see this like you one day you're gonna latch onto this and women gonna be after you. Just don't act like you don't know me. Some women say this, because
Yeah.
they understand who their man is. They understand what the world perception of their man is.
So is there a possibility that a man with money who is constantly having dollar bill P thrown at him can still be a faithful
What does P
man to
stand
that
for?
woman?
Dollar bill P. Is that like a dollar penny?
Dollar bill pocketbooks. Anyway, does he have the capability to be faithful?
Yes, we're all faithful.
Yes.
I didn't say they weren't faithful. I said their woman had pretty much said, "I saw this in you before they saw it."
Yeah.
Don't ever forget that. That holds value to some men.
She was shooting in the gym.
That's true currency.
No, she wasn't.
That's true currency.
Since you brought up Martin, you remember there's a scene in Thin Line when he's like, Smitty, I know you see a little thing, and he's like, man, I see something every day I want to touch. But when I think about what I got at home, ain't none of these hoes worth that shit.
Right.
So the wealthy men you talking about, they see it all the time.
They do.
Man, it ain't worth what I got at
And
home.
what was Martin and Bobby doing? How did they turn out as movie?
Martin said, "My dick ain't that old, Smitty," and then he got in the car.
Right.
But you know what happened?
But how did Smitty turn out?
He ended up in house.
And Martin ended up.
Smitty was at home with his woman counting his money.
Martin was driving a Jeep with central air, no air.
No tires. She broke him down in front of the police station.
For the police station.
Smitty just said, "Y'all messing up the club. You're messing up the business."
You're messing up the church's money.
So at what? This is an age-old question.
There is
At
no
what age does a man?
There is no
Grow
That
number.
depends
up.
on the individual.
There is no number.
I got friends that grew up before me, and there's some that haven't grown. Like that's just life.
Yeah. There is no
There's
number.
no number. That comes from the individual when he's fed up with being fed up, or I'm chasing this goal.
Or he was right that he was good to a woman and she did him wrong.
She
and
probably burned
and
him.
now he back in the streets like, you know, fuck these hoes.
You got another trending question. You just own it today. You must be.
No, that's
we
true,
share
that's true.
messages.
I mean, like, that's what they pay
We
me the big
share. We
bucks.
do because we just share messages. So that's a good one.
So do ladies, do you want a man that's rich, there every now and then, and could give you access to anything you want, or you want a man that's honestly hardworking? He gives you what he want.
And broke.
He's not broke. Let's say he's making $125,000 a year. Is he not good enough?
Okay, so two things.
125 is
Let
good
me
money.
address you
It's damn
first.
good money, but some women just said
Shit.
125 million sounds better.
Let me
He ain't
let me
gonna never be
address.
there.
Hold on.
He could be
Let
up-
me address two
Taking
things.
him to Mexico.
So one, what you just said,
What did I say?
you were saying about women. You just said it. God, we just had it on there. Where you said they pick their time, they grow up. It's no age for it. And then you
I didn't say
said
that about
something
women. I said that about
else.
men.
You said about men. You said there's no age for it. They grow up.
And then I said maybe he was good to a woman and she did
Okay.
him dirty. Now he
Right,
back in the streets and now
right,
he's
right.
like,
So
fuck these hoes.
that one. The problem is, so when does he get past that?
If he gets past it, it depends on what he went through, how good he was to this woman, and she still dogged him. That's not, you don't just get over there, you're having on Monday and you done by Friday. No.
Because there are some men, and I'm not being funny, there are some men who were hurt at 13 or 19, and at 52, he still hold on to that. But you have messed over a lot of great people because you can't get yourself together. And your excuse is, she did me wrong when I was, in school. Yeah, but when do you grow up and
It's,
move past it?
that's like asking somebody to get past their trauma if somebody passes. Being hurt is not something you just get over, man. Depending on what the dynamics of that situation relationship was. If I gave this woman my all, I had all these women throwing dollar bill P at me, and I just kept bow. I kept doing all of this, and you did me wrong. I gave you everything I had into my soul, and you did me wrong. There's no just bouncing back from that in a month.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right.
And
There's
so
no
everybody
bouncing back.
catches hell after that.
And I'm not saying it's right, but you goddamn
Casualties of
right they
war.
gonna catch it.
Interesting. Now going to you.
I'm not gonna say it's right, but you damn right.
You
But I mean, it's
said-
the same thing with a woman. Just like Angela Bassett burned my man clothes and his car in the front of his house. I
And
gave you
left me for a
14
white.
years.
You gave me for a white bitch.
I gave you 14 years of my life with kids, and you just left me for this other woman. She's supposed to just get over that shit.
I don't think you just get over it, but what I do see is that people have decades. Like, yes, you gave this person your all at 19, but who you were at 19 is not the all. Now, when I interrupt you with a comment, I won't hear nothing. Okay, I'm gonna get you back. Don't worry, double mid twins, I got you. But if what you gave your all at 19, I can't wait to get you back. Ooh, listen. What you gave your all at 19 does not mean that it's nowhere near the same as who you are wiser at 40. But if you are sitting here at 40 still comparing the woman that you had at 19 to the women that you're coming across at 40,
You're lost.
when do you get healed? Because at some point, that is no longer a justification.
Well, let me speak.
Women do it too, though.
Let me speak on that.
She ain't shit either.
That's true too. But what I'm saying is, as a man,
C said option 2.
as a man, he's gonna take some he's gonna find a woman who got some of those qualities of a 19-year-old woman when he was that 19-year-old man.
Right.
He's gonna take the qualities of that woman that he met in the club. It's a mixture. Like men, we're kind of fickle, but at the same time, when you get to a certain age, you know, I probably missed out on a wave, or hey, this is close. I'm gonna get to this wave, or hey, I don't even want to be a part of the wave, and my maturation came through this woman. Like I can't give you a certain age to settle on that. That comes from the individual. What you think is settle. Like in go to sleep earlier than all of us. I'm gonna watch sports in the mornings.
God, don't we know it?
I'm sitting here like, bruh's prepared.
Just wake up refreshed.
And sometimes I'm looking at bro like,
hours.
I need to get on the shit he on. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Whole
as you
house
roll
quiet.
along, you're gonna find certain things to say, I'm gonna pick this up and I'm gonna drop this off. That's life. That's growth.
Listen.
If you're not doing that, if you're still talking about how many points you had in high school, how many yards you ran for, how many girls you had, go ahead and find that bridge on Broad River.
Because that's what. So I'm glad you said that.
Walk
Because
out.
if you are 52 years old and you still like Al Bundy hanging on to your high school record, stop,
Wait
sir.
a minute, but Bundy, don't come for Bundy.
No, I'm coming for Bundy. So going back to what your comment was, I'm coming for Bundy. Your comment was, what man does a woman want? So there was a post I saw.
What man does a woman want?
I saw a post today that said, and a lot of women agreed to it. At this point in my life, I'm no longer picking or marrying for love. I'm not getting a man that we can build and grow together with because that shit burned me too many times. At this point, I'm marrying and going for wealth and status. And
that's stupid. You're gonna be back. You're gonna be back.
I agree. And I'm gonna tell you why in a moment. But there are some who say, I just want someone who's good to me. You know, all the other shit. Yeah. But I want someone who's good to me because character and loyalty and morals mean more. Now, I'm going to tell you something that you made a point about just now when you said that. Although that post made a lot of sense because she was like, I'm a 6-figure woman. This man, I'll learn to love you, but you got to come in and we got to be equal status first. And then as the relationship goes, I can love you. That does not always work. It's just like a person saying, I've been hurt by so many men, I'm going to a woman. If you pick shit people, you're going to be shit men. You're going to get shit women. Right. You're going to get shit rich people. You're going to get shit because it's the type of person you pick.
That's true too. But like, let's say that 6-figure woman, right? She's been dealing with these. She's been dealing with these 6-7-figure men, but they're narcissists. She might just take that bro who's making $75,000, know how to clean, good with his hands, good around the house, have amazing sex, have great personality, and just really selfless towards people and love his mother.
I know a man like that.
Somebody telling you about me?
I was just reading my bio, but
somebody telling you about
my bio, but you got me. You got me. You don't have to tell everybody, but no. I'm serious. Like, what about those people who go out there and come back? Like you said, like, I don't want to run that game no more. I don't want to be in that circle no more. I really want love. So people, I don't know. Everybody have different levels of what they call love. So,
your post was the one I saw it on, and I saw all the women. No, it was a woman, and all the women that were like, exactly. And it is a mature group of women that are on there because love broke their heart. So at this point, they're going strictly for stability. I've always said this. I've had a wedding, and I've been married. But this go around in my life, I actually want a marriage. And what I mean by that is I don't want, we got kids, we came together. I want when we sitting with ourselves at home and I like you so much, when the kids come home, we're like, oh, y'all don't want to go nowhere? Right. Like I enjoy my person. Right. And you don't get that often.
But
on the couch. When I look up and you just had a conversation about women who have wealthy men, like LL Cool J's wife had to sit home one day and tell herself, you know what? He might do this. And this and this. See, nobody wants to go through that. I mean, some people do. Some people don't give a fuck.
You can go through that. It depends on the status of your person.
It does hit hard.
Because that person's gonna have access. Like my whole thing is you got access to have all type of things. Like the best and the worst thing a man can have is options. The best thing for a man with options is discipline. An undisciplined man, like you get lost if your thoughts are unorganized. And I'm serious. Like if you're not organized, you know how many times I've been left out of room.
Sleep.
Period, just because I'm not organized, I'm not prepared, and I'm thinking I'm just there off my personality. Like that shit ain't gonna get you there all the time. Like you got to really have your purpose there in your presence. So if you're thinking that you got to have a dollar amount to get to this person, like you've already lost because your inner self is your value, and that's what social media has taken away from. What's your core value? What's your morals? What do you lie on? What are your beliefs? So
using that form again.
I've been pushing up. I've been doing burpees and shit. No, but like I'm serious. Like It comes down to the individual.
It comes down to what value does your name hold?
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
And that's
you
why I
talk
always
about
say
that.
my name is my name.
Yes.
Because the leadership book that I've been reading talks about the different types of leaders. One of them is what you just kind of described. So there's a leader who just got a title. The leader ain't in you. You don't have the skill set, the personality, or nothing, but you got the title. So you walk in a room and you feel like I'm the manager. So I want everybody to listen to me because that's my title. But then that other person in the corner with the personality, with the influence, that's what it is, the influence. They can make the whole room move at one time. At what point do we realize, like you said, it's not about your dollar amount?
No.
It's not about the materials you've collected, because when all this shit is said and done, how you treat people truly matters.
Yes, it's. I'm not making this about myself. Listen, I'm being so serious here. It's been
I
times
know.
I've kept myself out of rooms thinking that I wasn't prepared. It's been times I've been invited in rooms because of the influence that you have, and then you feel as if though I gotta prepare myself. Like, it's the balance. Right now, you're on a scale to say I want to be prepared and I want my influence to exude when I walk in a room before I come in the room, because they already know you. My thing is, if you don't think you got to have a dollar amount or drive a certain car to be in this room, you don't deserve to be in that room.
Right.
You don't deserve to be in that room. My whole thing is like, if you're in that room, you got to really make a decision. Like, okay, I got to tighten up. I got to
You do.
get this. It's the same way you greet somebody. Okay, when you're having a conversation, you look at her nails, you look at her shoes, you look at how she eat. She got the napkin across her thigh. She's talking. She's pronouncing her words correctly. She's having a different conversation. No gossip. You're looking at this like, I've been around the wrong chicks.
It'll make you feel
I'm happy.
different.
Like, you know what they say? I like it over here. That's what they mean by that.
You have
that's what they
to
mean by that.
upgrade your thoughts. So if I'm in a room and I'm the smartest person in the room, you always hear people say they
I
leave.
don't like it.
If I'm at a job and I'm the top of that one, I'll leave. I like rooms where I'm always learning. So I like a man that can teach me. If I'm constantly having to teach you, I don't love you no less, but my crushing on you changes because you're not bringing nothing in. If we teaching each other, it's the greatest show on earth.
Right.
But when I'm doing this and this and this, and there's no drive in you whatsoever, it's disgusting. But same thing with work. Even though it's hard and stressful sometimes to be the person at work that has to learn everything all the time, you're at the bottom now. The level of challenge and growth and things that you develop in that moment don't just happen on the clock, they happen in your life.
Listen to what you said.
Gotta elevate.
Pay attention to the most important thing you said out of the whole segment that you spoke. You said if we're teaching each other,
That's right.
we're going back to our initial conversation. These women are getting their bodies done thinking I just got to sit
That's
here
all
now.
I gotta do.
That's what I'm saying. I got my body now. I just got to sit here now.
That-
Like, no, I'm not motivated by your ass. Because you're going to be 90. That shit ain't going to hold up.
Shit ain't gonna hold up.
And that's what
Conversation will.
I
Love
wish
will.
we had more
Character.
conversations.
That kitty tattoo you had gonna be a lion now.
I want it to be made cool and more often. That's the conversation people should have more often. Yes, she cute today, but when you sitting up and you're 90 years old and you got to help with 80, 90 years old, you got to help each other. You're fixing each other's health situation. You're talking about retirement.
Because your body ain't gonna look like that in 10 years.
Yeah, if her body
You better
don't
start
hold
working on
up, then what
personality.
is she for? Because the decorations don't last forever.
Listen.
I don't know. I know some 50-year-old.
Listen, you're going to go from, I like them heels.
Nah.
If you don't see her going from when y'all first met saying, I like those heels, to you saying, baby, did you take your pills? Drop her. Because that's what you're going into. Like,
I
my
agree.
whole thing is like, if
I agree.
it's women, I don't want to use the restroom around him. Nah, we're going to be together for a long time. I'm going to walk in the bathroom one day. I understand not initially. I understand like even the first 6 months or a year. But like, when is that wall going to come down? Because at the same time, that's still
Exactly.
like, it's natural that you have to, use the restroom.
When can
So,
you be yourself
when
and
you
you
be
don't have to
vulnerable?
keep up the image?
And
You don't have to
if
do
you
all
if
that.
you know everything, you're not vulnerable. You're not gonna learn. You don't have your arms out. I pray like this: take everything I don't need. Let me open my arms to everything I shall receive. That's where a relationship should be. If you
I
can't
agree.
teach me, if you can't mold me, and if you can't hold me down,
Bars.
I don't want you around.
This is why you're my twin.
This is why I'm everybody.
You got no
No,
twins?
no.
Oh, nigga, no.
High
Fuck
five. High
that.
five. Like Waterboy. High five. High five.
Nigga, tell me y'all know I'm everybody's twin.
I'm not-
What?
Were you at Chris?
I don't want it. He's everybody's twin.
No, but you know what we're talking about though. Like, I mean, just like, yo, let's invest in character. And the thing is, before you go spend this
I don't want a
$10,000, $20,000 on something physical, if you take 10, 20 minutes, like I had to start getting back into reading because at the same time, like my vocabulary it slips, and I don't want it to do. But that lets me know that I'm in a certain circle that's not utilizing their vocabulary. And then what makes it more shocking is when I go to certain other circles, they're surprised that you can sit here and speak that way. And like, why are you surprised? That lets me know that you're not familiar with me, and I'm too familiar with this. And if I want to evolve, I got to escape that. Same way with relationships.
I can't change people around me.
I got to change people around me.
It makes sense. You do. You definitely
I keep telling you that, bro. I want to go into different rooms.
That's a powerful statement
I want to go into
that you
different
made
rooms
right there. If I can't,
which one I made a lot tonight? Which one? Tell me which one.
I'm checking the first one. If I can't evolve with you,
right?
Don't clip my wings because you want me to stay where I'm at right now. I'm gonna change. Here. I'm gonna evolve. Let me evolve because the evolution that you fear might be the abundance and overflow that we can have in this. But you can't hold me back, scared that she gonna go this far, she gonna do this, or he gonna go this far, he gonna do that. Let him grow.
Right.
Let him grow.
Right.
Because it builds for y'all. If it's stable like you think it is, it builds for y'all.
You're gonna evolve or dissolve by the company you keep. And if you're dissolving, you can't be kept company.
Y'all been on one night.
That's it. I'm serious. Like if you're not helping towards what they're going towards or what I'm trying to grow towards, like you're in the way. I'm on a mission. I got kids to worry about. I can't really spend this time with you.
I got too much to lose.
I got too much to lose.
Now that does change.
I got too much to lose.
At the age I am now, like I saw the comment just now. Men ain't moldable. I like my men like I like my children at this age.
She said, "Come ready,
pre-assembled. Come ready. I don't want to build you. Now, if we are growing together and we have dreams, and then we take those dreams and make them goals, and the goals become achievements, boom. But if I have to re-raise you, no, I don't want to put it together. I want you to come an already assembled person because I know I'm coming an already assembled woman.
But
we get better.
I understand what you're saying. Don't come pre-assembled and all that, but I was pre-assembled for the last woman. When I come to you, I have to relearn everything again because you're not that woman I was just dealing with.
Right.
Because you can't say come pre-assembled because I was pre-assembled for the last person I was with. If I'm coming to you, I have to grow. I have to change. I'm not gonna be pre-assembled.
Yeah,
but I have to be willing to learn and grow. So pre-assembled is not gonna work. It's not gonna work because if I'm still clinging to your old ways.
But we're not talking pre-assembled.
You
like
just
you
said
never
pre-assembled.
No, when we say so in a woman's perspective, when we say pre-assembled, there are some men that you have to straight out raise. Okay. You have to make him have motivation. You got to make him have this. You got to get him up to make him go for a job.
Well, you shouldn't have talked to that nigga in the first place.
So when we say pre-assembled, have your own house, lived in your own, manage your own shit. I don't want to be your mama.
That's true, but let's say I got my own stuff and I fought a hard times. Who are you?
She got to come in with her own too. She got to be right.
But at the same time, she may have her own and feel as if though I got mine, you don't have yours, time to split. What I'm saying is like, who are you?
Right.
Come ready, responsibility,
we forgot about Ice Cube too.
Discipline, mature, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not saying that you ain't got to learn me because hell, I got to learn you. You ain't the last one either. I don't mind that. But I do not want to have and women know what I mean by that. There's always been that one relationship.
Men want to know this stuff too.
Well, listen, there's always that one relationship that we had to do everything for that person.
Always that one person.
And when you get out of it, you're like, I don't want that no more. I want to come to you and tell you, baby, we're in trouble. And I don't want you to be like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want you to be like, you should have told me earlier because I got it. He needs to be the fixer, the solver. Listen, he can't be perfect.
No, I'm not. Listen, when you tell me we got a problem, that's it. Don't ask me how I'm gonna fix it and what I did to fix it.
I'm gonna do
what I'm not gonna do is ask an ex for help. But whatever else I did, don't ask. You brought me a problem, I fixed it. Don't worry about how I took care of it.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I want to point out to Kill the Messenger. I don't think he's the funniest comedian. I think this is probably his best stand-up. Chris Rock said something that was very important. Oh, yeah. Men will level back. Women, they can't. They got to level up. And I'll give you an example. Right. If you was with this man and y'all were riding the bus and y'all were just going to Burger King. One day you're at the mall and this guy just take you for granted. You meet this guy who's taking you to Sizzlers, taking you to hibachi spots, taking you to sushi spots, and taking you out in the town.
And the Burger King man took me for granted?
Yeah, the Burger King man, he's not going to go back in. Now, a man could remember how, excuse the vulgarity, how he was slobbed on, all the nasty stuff. he's liable to go back. Hence the Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods messed with the Waffle House manager.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
We'll take the
J-Lo ain't going back to Diddy.
to the dance. She's not going back to the dance.
She's not going back to the dance.
Right. She's not.
You understand what I'm saying? So at
She went from the
somewhere,
dancer to Diddy to
somewhere
badass
along the
lady.
line, we got to balance this thing called life.
So I would say this too, and maybe I didn't articulate it right when I told what you said just now. With women, we date potential, real shit. The man could be a flat out bum, God's honest truth, but he spoke good, his swagger was nice,
Spoke
whatever,
well.
whatever, spoke
So I
well,
had to fix that right quick.
and you're like, oh, well, I like this one right here. I see his potential. Then you get in it because it's reality. Then you get in it and you like, you know what? This man ain't never gonna be no different. Like, I'm beating my head against the wall. So then you say, you know what? I don't want potential no more. I'm going for someone who's already there. Now, can we evolve from where we at? Absolutely. Do I mean that you got to be for me the way you were with the last woman? Absolutely not. I got to learn you. That nigga might like seafood. You might not, but I got to learn your habits. But the core of who you are, you're not a Build-A-Bear. I don't have to stuff you and get you to do right and hope that you're going to come out better. Potential is ridiculous. God, if he is right now the way he is and he never changes, can I tolerate him? If I can't, I'm going, well, if he goes to church and he gets saved, or if he's a little nicer on Tuesdays, I'm gonna just hope. And he never does.
That's one of the main sins of a relationship, thinking you could change your person, opposed to growing with the person through change.
Here we go.
You have to grow with the person through
Hence
change.
why I say
Back to where bro said when Jill Scott was on Why'd I Get Married, yo, that man grew with her. She got in shape. He showed her she had a different glow. And in the end,
she
you
didn't
saw
go from
Buddy
a
at
20
the table
to a 4.
Like, the 80-20.
Yeah.
You know,
he told you.
He couldn't get back in.
A popular statement is
he wanted back
a
in
woman that is loved properly glows different. She becomes 10 times the woman she was before because it weighs you down. Trying to get someone to a level that you thought they had the potential. Hope is a motherfucker. It'll make you sit in shit you should have ran from.
Anyway, man, we CTS. I'm the love doctor. Go on, get out of here. I'm the love doctor.
Take 2 to tango. Go on, get out of here, boy.
The views expressed by do not reflect those of Watch Fox 57.
I'm just saying, level up, man. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially, you will follow. And I'm just saying, like, it's just cool to be all right with your person.
It's
to
amazing.
Just be all right with your person, but to have something manifest that y'all dreamed of, hoped on, talked about, and prayed about,
goals to achievements.
That's not gonna be touched, man.
That's something powerful. And one thing I will say that I love a lot is that when you are sitting here right now with an idea, like you said, the idea, the vision, you got somebody who you can build and grow with. It's a very special thing to value. You can't take that kind of stuff for granted because, again, a dollar is pennies everywhere. I'm gonna say dollar bill says it's pennies everywhere. You're not excited when you see a penny,
dollar bill,
but you are excited when you find $100 bill in that ground.
Don't pay no country boy not to.
She says she loves us.
Who said he loves us?
Everybody. Prince Ice wrote a thesis.
Oof. Go ahead and read it to us. Go ahead and read it to us and get out of here. Go ahead. You sit in front of the computer.
Don't do that, bro. You know she hate to read out loud, bro.
When I take this when I take this microphone and go across your head, I'm gonna enjoy this so much. Really, Fantasia?
You see potential.
Really, Fantasia? Fantasia. I know I wasn't gonna say what it was. I was gonna let you live, but since you brought it up, Fantasia,
no, you can do that. I'm vulnerable. That's how I grow. That's how I grow.
Oh, okay.
What else?
We grew from that.
Come on, because that's yours.
We grew from that. We grew
from that.
What's his name?
Fantasia.
No, it's not. What's his name?
Bruh. Bars.
In. All right. When you see potential without work,
Bobby Johnson.
That's not potential. That's a dreamer who doesn't put work with it. Men who have themselves together only want women who support them. Men just require her to have morals, integrity, respect, as well as focus and some goals.
That's true.
But not materialistic as a lot are these days.
That's bars. Shouts out to Prince Ice. That's true. That's a word, bro. That's a word. Shouts out to Prince Ice. That's true.
So I will leave with this, and then we're going to go. For women, for men, for everybody. I'll say this.
You reaching everybody this time?
I'm reaching everybody this time.
Okay, let's see what
A
you got.
conversation that's real. On the internet, on the surface, people are out here glorifying what looks good. Hold on. But when they take their ass home, when they talk about building their futures and when they talk about raising their kids, they're building with what is good. So like a lot of these little marriage relationship books, the first chapter says,
Everything that
change
shines ain't gold.
me, because it starts with you. You attract what you are. So if you ain't shit, you're going to get an ain't shit man. Real life. If you ain't shit as a man, you're going to get an ain't shit woman, because you attract a mirror version of yourself. So when you get a good person, that means you are out attracting good energy. Don't fuck that up.
Right. That's the word.
And we out.
Y'all be safe.
Good night, y'all.
Bye-bye, Wall.
You know, you're a different beast.